What's up, guys? This is Chase from Derby Squid Films, and today I'm going to be showing you my Rainbow Loom collection. Rainbow Loom is a fun way to put rubber bands together, and there's different patterns and stuff for those of you who didn't know. Okay, so let's get started. Number one, well, the easiest bracelet to make is probably the single. It's just a simple pattern of rubber band after rubber band interlocking, and it looks pretty cool, but there's cooler ones. Next up, let's see if I have one. Oh yeah, here. There we have the fishtail. This Rainbow Loom bracelet is still easy, but not as easy as a single. And so, yeah, it just looks pretty cool, and it's just like more entwined than the single band. The next bracelet is probably the triple single. This bracelet is basically 3 singles, but they're held together by 3 horizontal bands. Sorry, that's my guinea pig. Say hi, Romeo. You're not gonna squeak anymore? Okay. Alright. So yeah, and then you have to make an extension for this, because it doesn't go all the way around your wrist. So yeah, and then next one. Next one is probably the ladder. Sorry, guys. Sorry, it's probably the ladder because it's got it's like a triple single, except these two orange sides right here. These two they hold the interlocked bands, and again the interlocked bands hold the middle color in place. And so this also needs an extension. And then there's probably this starburst. Oh wait. Oh yeah, this one I haven't finished yet. But yeah, it's kind of, or no, I messed up on it. It was my first ever starburst. But yeah, so it's kind of all messed up. But this is the regular pattern, and it normally has an extension too. And okay, so there's also a fairly hard Rainbow Loom bracelet that actually one of my friends, no, never mind. It's called the inverted fishtail, and it's like a fishtail, but it's inverted. Basically, the name. So yeah, it's got a pretty cool pattern, and it's a little harder than the fishtail, but it's still pretty cool. Okay, so, oh, and also I have a double starburst where every band is doubled. It's like this, and I don't know if anyone's made this before, but if you have, just post it in the comments, or, I don't know, make a video of it and post a link to me. But yeah, it's pretty cool, and they're really firm too, and they need a little longer extension because the bands are packed more tightly together. And so here's one that one of my friends came up with. It's called the Triple Cheerio. It sort of looks like an X, but here, let me see. You can sort of see that little O, and that holds it together. So yeah, I think I get where they named it the Cheerio. And so if you wear it, it just looks pretty cool. People ask me where I got it, and pretty cool. So there's a very, very hard one called the Hexafish. It's a fishtail made on 6 pegs, and it does take a lot of rubber bands. So yeah, and it takes a lot of time too, but it's worth it because it looks really cool. So yeah, it's like a fishtail. It's like 6 fishtails together, and it looks really cool. And then there's another one called the Sailor's Pinstripe, and that one's really cool. This was my first one I ever made, so it's really small, and it's got different colors on different sides. and I was very bad at Rainbow Loom when I started. But now I can make one like perfect. So, but yeah, and this is pretty cool. It's got horizontal bands, and the horizontal bands are right here. And then every band is doubled, and there's just 4 singles next to each other. Just looks pretty cool. And then there's also the horizontal bands on this side. And then let's see. Oh, you can also make mini versions of it, like this. It's like a mini sailor pinstripe, but it's only on one loom. And here's my really hard one that took forever for me to figure out how to do. It's called a name bracelet, and I don't know if this is backwards. Here, wait. And those of you who are wondering, yes, my name is Chase. And this bracelet is pretty cool. It's actually got, if you look really close, it's got 5 mini fishtails, and they're also held together by horizontal bands. Surprisingly, this bracelet only takes 1 loom. And yeah, so it's just, and you also need a chart for it. I think Rob from Justin's Toys came up with it, so yeah, watch his video on it. It's really cool. And yeah, but if you have a really long name, I wouldn't suggest making this bracelet because that would take a while and a lot of bands. Unless you have an abundance of bands, I suggest you don't make this. So yeah. Okay, one that I forgot to tell you about earlier is the triple or the 3-pin fishtail or the triple fishtail, and I like to call it a trishtail. I don't know why. It's funny. But yeah, so it's 3 fishtails next to each other. And it's like a mini version of the hexafish. But yeah, so it's just pretty cool, and I would recommend making it. It's a good intermediate bracelet. It's not too hard, not too easy. So this is a good choice. Next up is the double braid made by a girl named Allie's Bracelets. She's pretty cool, and she definitely is really wise, and she's thoughtful. So yeah, this is double braid, and it looks pretty cool. It's like a braid. I get where got their name from, but this takes 2 looms to go all the way around, and on a little kid's wrist it can go all the way around. Still can't go all the way around my wrist, so I use a little extension. But yeah, if you have 3 looms, which probably most people don't, you could make this go all the way around, and it's actually easier than you'd think. But yeah, so this is the double braid. I'm afraid we have come to the end of this video. If you want me to make any other or do a tutorial on any other Rainbow Loom bracelets, just post it in the comments below, and I'll probably pay attention and make a new video about it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, the whole thing. And this has been Chase from Derby Squid Films. Bye.